Okay, no rush because we're a little bit early, but the server should be up. Standard MoonieGT and password LOL. Ooh, okay. We're back. We're ready for Sendtacularing. It's been a while. It's been 2 weeks since we've done a Sendtacular. Hopefully, we get a couple more racers because two isn't enough. 2 extra ones. But I would be happy to go door to door with Azaris and Raptor. I think Wild Cheese might show up. He's still in chat. I assume JS Tech will. There we go. Here comes Stinger. Here comes a couple more. We are a little bit early, to be fair. Yeah, they've gotten better, Dunk. A lot of things have gotten better in AMS2, I think. They're not perfect, but they're getting drivable, I think. The sliding physics are pretty good. The cars seem to move around and rotate. No, I say that. Some of them do. I don't like the Group C ones. I don't think they feel quite right at all. Same with, I drove that Cup car, and I'm not sure how I feel about the 911 Cup car anymore. I'm not sure if it feels super good, but these I think were going to be fun. These are getting closer to the Gentle Giants that I remember racing with Closet like almost a year ago, probably back when it was legitimately in beta. But I think this has gotten better. I still think it's maybe the tire model that's not quite right. But we're gonna have 4 cars on track. There could be some confusion with time zone stuff, because we're racing an hour later than I normally race, because the US has done the time change and Europe has not. Fred is still posting stuff that suggests that he is Lewis Hamilton, I guess, after his WTCR win. Which doesn't seem like a legit comparison. But it was well-earned victories, Fred. You did you drove, I think you led from first lap to last lap of the whole series, so well done. But I guess we're going to find out if these are great, Dunk. Because I really thought the Caterhams were terrible for a while, but now I think they're pretty fun. So things are improving. We're trending up. Oh, here comes Wild Cheese. We'll give people a couple more minutes here, but then we'll get started with what we've got, I guess. I think Massive Cheese is taking a break and Donk is repairing his broken computer. Everyone press F for Donk. everyone being just Donk, because I believe Donk is the only person in chat. Donk, press F for yourself in chat if you're out there. Here, I'll press F for you as well. Is it over here that is? There. We've pressed F for Donk. Well, I guess we're just going to go, yeah? Oh, here comes JS Tech. Okay, good. 6 cars is better than 5, so we'll take it. To be fair, we did say at 7:50 my time, so we got a couple of minutes. I'm going to post a reminder in 3D Discord. Okay, we've posted a reminder out there. Let's just get to it. Oh, here comes Milan. Okay, good. See, it was worth waiting. Now we've got 7. No one has thumbsed up the race, but I think we're just going to go here in a second. I should have posted that reminder in 3D Discord a little bit earlier. I think we're going to go ahead and start. We'll just get it going. People will see how fun these cars are and maybe come join, right? Could happen. Probably not, but... Oh, let's see, what day is it? It's March 20th. What I think I want to do, if anyone's out there, Donk, I don't know if you're hearing this or not, but I need to do my first quarter charity event. And I think what I want to do is just load up Dirt Rally, go somewhere like probably Argentina, because I think Argentina or Sweden maybe, and run a, oh my God. This is, yeah, no worries. Look at these cars in the pit lane. We're back to classic AMS2. This is fantastic.
Well, this is new.
Yeah, this is some classic AMS2. This is great. Oh my God. Let's see how, can we get on a track? We better. Oh, I didn't change my wheel to, what is AMS2 on? 5. Hey, fantastic. That was, yeah, I don't even remember what I was going to say. Oh yeah, so, yeah, I need to do like, I've been wanting to do some charity, oh, tight turn. Some charity event every quarter is my goal. And 3 of them are just going to be me doing something and I'm going to donate. But I need to do that this week, maybe next weekend. Maybe I'll stream it next weekend. But oh God, I didn't practice this layout at all. And can you tell? But I'm also really trying to speak. But yeah, I want to load up Dirt Rally and do, I don't know how many stages to do, but just do a stream where I do 6, 8, 10 stages, whatever. And every ding is going to be, you know, $2 to charity or something like that. If I properly wreck a car and kill it, then it'll be like a, I don't know, $25 or $50 penalty or something. But so those of you that do Dirt Rally, what's a good punishing combo? I mean, it's probably going to be group 5, whatever the horrible, not 5, Group B. Like Group B, either rear wheel drive or all wheel drive in the snow or at Argentina, and money for every ding. And I'm hoping I can get some people to come watch and help keep tabs on how many dings there are, because I won't be able to do it and drive. But maybe we could run it after the Sendtacular next week or something. just jump into dirt and punish myself and raise a little bit of money for charity. Whoops. Oh, turn. Did the cars ever fix themselves in the pits, I hope? I forgot to look and see if there were cars bouncing around. Oh yeah, right? That's what I need to figure out, like what's the good denomination for each ding? And what's the worst thing to drive? Like what is the toughest, most horrible combo? I mean, and remember I'm not a great rally driver, so I'm thinking it's gonna be like Group B, rear wheel drive, Sweden maybe, or is Argentina worse? Yeah, I saw that everyone's was going nuts. JS Tech, that was great stuff. Renault 5. Oh, Stratos! We could revisit my dear friend, the Lancia Stratos. I'm wearing my Stratos shirt today. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm wearing my Stratos shirt. But at which location, Donk? Yeah, these were great in the beta. Donk and I were talking about that. I think they've gotten better again, Cheese. There was a period where I felt like they were kind of messed up, but now I think they're pretty good again. It's a big lumbering manual transmission car. What's not to like? Rear wheel drive. What's not to love is probably the engine sound, which is really just not too thrilling, but I mean, I'd rather have a good physics. Oh my god. I don't think we were going to set a lap. I can't do this bit in the middle here. This is the one layout I didn't practice, of course. But I think this car is much improved from where it's been. Go back 3 months ago or something, and it's actually quite enjoyable. The last time we raced them, they were kind of broken, I think. Yeah, I won't do tarmac. But I'm thinking the candidates for worst or most difficult track, I think, well, Germany might actually be one too, because doesn't a lot of Germany have like those little concrete barrier things all along the grass? Which would be pretty bad. So there's Germany, Sweden, Argentina, Monaco, and the snow and ice, but that's tarmac. Is it still doing it, Milan? Do we need to reset the server? Okay, we don't want to do Germany then. So we're really looking at like Sweden, Argentina. Whew. I guess I'm glad we're getting this layout out of the way. Hey, McLaren. Okay. Is the server still messed up for you guys? I think we're going to restart it because it sounds like some people are having issues with the pits going nuts. And that would be hell on earth in the Stratos, Donk, I think. Okay. No one's talking in chat, but I don't know. So I guess we're going to restart because it sounds like AMS2 is going crazy a little bit. Yeah, McLaren, hit the like button. McLaren is my nephew. All this stuff should be fine. I don't know. I don't think there's anything that I need to do different, except for change the name of the server and all that. This is now MoonieGT1. Privacy, public, yeah, that's all good. All this stuff should be fine. I don't know.
It said host migration failed for me as well.
Well, I just turned the server off. People, we loaded in, and all of the cars in the pits were like bouncing off the walls and going all over the place. And it's a new bug I've never seen before. So we're gonna restart and see if it fixes it.
regular lobby or some kind of server?
It's, I don't know, just like we always do. I know as soon as we loaded in, all of the cars in the pits were like bugging out like I've never seen before.
Yeah.
I think it failed to load the car setup, because if you go to the setup screen, there was just like no numbers there, like no tires or anything. I don't know. Something went wrong with the lobby, I guess.
Or let's turn that off. I think default setups was forced on, but I've turned that off now. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay, so it should be up again. It's MoonieGT1 now, but same password, of course.
What does the L stand for in the session information? Because you have L, P, Q, R, I know PQR.
Lobby.
It's the lobby.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know what was going on, Milan. I've just turned off forced default setups, so maybe that was an issue because Zaris was talking about some kind of setup problem. So I don't know. But we've unlocked that, and maybe just restarting the server is going to fix it. But on the plus side, it looks like we may have picked up a driver or two by having all these problems, which is a good thing. Oh, nice job, McLaren, for smashing the like button. We're just gonna go ahead and start because I think people can still join, and let's get this show on the road because we're way behind our normal schedule. We're an hour behind because the time zone change has not hit Europe yet, which means Moonie got to sleep in today, which I was hoping was going to translate into better WTCR racing, but it did not. Not for me, anyways. Oh God.
Yep.
So, do we
Maybe
pick a
just
new? I wonder if it's this pits that's no good. If we do the other layouts, maybe it'll be better.
Probably try a different one.
Okay. Well, we'll quit.
Thanks, Renato.
Am I allowed to complain about this in the Discord, or will I get yelled at for being negative?
I think you should probably complain it directly to the buck thread.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go to VIR North and see if that fixes it, because I think we'll be in the main pits then. Okay. Okay, server's up again with MoonieGT 2. See, Oz, when we complain about the wheel hop, that's what we're talking about. It's the cars doing that in the pits and just...
Huh?
Yeah, well driven, Fred. We're missing...
Could you and Closet start using the same password? Because I always mistype it.
I don't know why he does capital LOL. That's too much work for me. So I refuse to go.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to
that's
convince
true,
him
yeah.
to go lowercase.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the time? Oh, it's been retracted. Oh, well, I don't know. It doesn't happen very often, but Fred has agreed with me. Everyone mark your calendars. Yeah, we don't want to push a whole nother button. Hey, look at that, guys.
Much better.
That's a curious bug because
Oh.
you would think that if it happened after they
That's
did
fine.
some like art updates to the track, but
They
maybe
probably
someone
don't.
did like a quick race.
I think the car was just too long, and was on top of the wall.
Yeah, that could be. Like they didn't think of that. Yeah.
They probably haven't tested the Opala 86 at VIR South, shockingly, but
Yeah.
that classic sim racing combo.
In software, this is the typical problem with testing is that you need to have such a wide coverage that
Yeah, there's too many combos to check, sure.
yeah. So yeah, you really need to automate something like that. But that in itself is not trivial to do. VR legs. It was just like the driver is just sitting in the car, like you would sit on a chair.
I didn't load up VR today.
Actually, it's more like squatting on the.
Yeah, he doesn't use his pedals.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather them work on other things, honestly, but I'm surprised they still haven't fixed that stuff. Oh yeah, no, we're not at night today, Milan. We're good. Should have given them more room, but oh, we pushed it too far. Almost. These cars have gotten a lot better to drive. They're feeling pretty good now, I think. They're fun to kind of just toss around. Slides a little bit. Seems pretty predictable. You really can't chuck it in there because the uphill just catches the car, which is fun. This is the worst plan for qualifying that we all came up with. And my lap's ruined, so let's just stop. Let's get some space here. I don't think we got anybody coming up behind us. Oh, someone's coming now. Let's go. Although the force feedback's kind of light, so maybe I need to bump that up in the per car settings. But other than that, it's pretty good. See if we can set a proper lap finally. Oh. Woohoo! See, that's fun. It didn't feel like perfect on the physics, but it, you know, was somewhat intuitive and reacted and corrected the way you would want it to. So that's kind of fun. Pretty engaging. I still think the tires feel...
This car turns in super nicely.
The tires feel a little bit rubber bandy weird, but not enough to ruin the fun. But it just feels like the tires are I don't know, 90% there. Need a little bit more tweaking. You can feel the weight kind of get light over the top of the corner there and then catch it when it comes down. Feels pretty good. Ooh. Hold on, Dylan. Oh. This is a fun layout. I like this. Once you get used to the pass-through bit, it's pretty good. Oh, we lost all of our time. So you look at the back end, kicks around a little bit. It doesn't punish you too badly for it. Kind of predictable. Pretty good. If it never got any better on this car, you could still have fun in it, but I think they can polish this up a little bit more. There's a little more goodness to unlock. And I think it's some fundamental tire thing. And see, and again, we touched on this last time, but I think that's where AMS2 is starting to outshine maybe everybody. I don't know if, I'm trying to think, Racestream doesn't slide this well. AMS2 has other issues that interfere with the enjoyment of the sliding, namely the tires and how the force feedback feels real notchy to me. It's like, it feels like it catches and it's not smooth right now, but we're almost there where this is starting to be pretty good. Where the sliding is really natural and intuitive. ACC doesn't slide like this, Racestream doesn't slide like this. I'm not familiar enough with the Assetto Corsa to know if any of the cars can slide real naturally, and the answer is probably no. And I haven't driven R Factor 2 enough to know. I know, this is a great layout, Fred. This really is. This little VIR North is great. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I know, that's why I thought it'd be fun. I was talking with Massive Cheese a couple weeks ago that I thought it'd be fun to do a VIR weekend because there are so many layouts and they're all kind of fun. Someday we'll have to punish ourselves with the Grand West course. Racestream does slide, but the transition in and out of it's really weird sometimes, I think. This feels more gradual, more natural on the kind of the transition on the slide. Ooh. We're getting close. I feel like it was a long time ago, probably shortly after version 1.0 came out. My prediction was it's going to be 12 to 18 months until it's ready. And I feel like that guesstimate is still fairly realistic. I don't remember when version 1.0 launched, but We're definitely getting better. And we're having fun along the way, despite its imperfections, but if they can keep making these little improvements, we're inching our way towards a really fun sim here. Well, it's already fun, but we're inching our way towards a really good sim. Oh man, we just lost a ton of time.
Hey, it's massive cheese.
Did he make it in?
No, wait.
What's your decision, Fred? Are you still thinking about picking up the Scirocco for next season or no?
It says massive cheese joined, but
I think he was probably missed the cutoff. You have to join within the last 3 minutes.
oh yeah. I see. So he must be in the lobby. Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about VIR South after that. I just needed to practice it more. Fuel we need. I don't know what these lap times were. What are the lap times? No idea. No idea. What were the lap times? It's not going to
Yeah,
be
I
10
can't
laps.
say my fastest, but that doesn't help you.
Well, it will for fuel. It'll be close enough.
No, for my fastest was 141.
Okay. So yeah, so this is plenty of fuel. It's not going to be 10
Like
laps.
10 laps should do it.
Yeah, I'll grab
But
20 liters and that's too much for sure, but that'll be fine. Yeah, sorry, Cheese. We're all delayed. I don't know if you saw that we're having issues, and so we're all kinds of messed up. You could practice VIR full if you wanted to and be ready for the next race. We should be doing that at 8:30 or my time, well, in 15 minutes. At 1/2 for you.
White cars confirmed OP.
All right. Oh yeah, it does look that way.
Especially the green ones. I mean, green and white, I mean.
Yeah. Fair enough, Cheese. Hopefully we can sneak some Valheim in or something, or some COD today. I haven't played COD in 2 weeks. I probably won't remember what to do. Not that I was remembering what to do to begin with, but... I haven't gotten burned out on, oh yeah, JS Tech, if you're out there, ready up. I guess it's too late at this point. I'm not burned out on Valheim yet. I'm still wanting to chip away at it.
Good luck.
Good luck. I think we're going to be heavy with fuel today. That's all right. Whoa, that was maybe too much curb. Who's right in front of me? Wild Cheese. Okay. Sorry, JS Tech. We'll see you in a minute for the next race. I mean, this might be a good series in SRS. These cars are pretty good, as long as they don't change too much over the course of a 6-week period, which is a big gamble. Oh. I mean, I don't use them. I use the fake rear sometimes, I guess. I can't see the other ones. If you just drive faster than everyone, you don't need them. Well, that was a bold move. Hey, Danica. How's your Saturday going? How was football practice? There's time for you to join in on the last race if you're at home. Well, I don't know if it's the last race. This is actually the first race we did because we've discovered a bug in AMS2. Apparently you cannot race the Opala Stock Car at VIR South. It doesn't work. Boy, we came from way far back. Look at that. See, that's good right there. Using the power to keep the car stable and catch that slide. That is a hint that there's some good stuff happening under the hood here in AMS2. I don't think you... I'm trying to think of other sims where you can do that. And like I said, I haven't experienced R Factor 2 enough to know how it does on that kind of stuff. But that's actually really quite good, I think, physics-wise. So we're just so close to some AMS2 greatness, I feel like. Oh yeah, cool. What are you driving in your Enduro? That is a wild cheese. Oh, I think Remco had the best idea is that these cars are too long for where they've got them staged in the pit boxes, and when you load into the game, the cars just bounce and explode up into the air. It's a really weird thing. You'd have to go watch the start of the stream and you'll see it's on camera. All the cars just glitched out. We tried reloading the server again and it did the same. So we skipped VIR South and went straight to VIR North. And it worked just fine here because we're in the Grand Prix pits or whatever, the big pits. Yeah, it is. But there's so many cars and track combos to test, and I can forgive them for no one loading up the Opala 86 at VIR South to test it, right? But I guess it almost seems like that could be a spreadsheet thing, right? You should know how long the cars are and where they get staged in a pit, and you could just have it set up so that no matter what car you plug in, it should work, right? But it is an oversight. Seems like I'm sure it's a very easy fix, but it needs to happen. Because these cars are actually really good here, I think. Oh, a little wide. Oh, AMS2 grass. Goodbye, Stinger. See if we can keep this momentum going a little bit. This may be the greatest accomplishment I've ever had, is surviving the grass that long in AMS2. That's another thing they need to fix, is the grass in AMS2 is a joke. I don't know how they're gonna do dirt truck supercar stuff if they're gonna do that, or whatever, dirt. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna have some off-road stuff, they gotta fix the grass implementation. Did I miss where you set your drive on the McLaren 20? Okay, whoops, I was reading chat. Ooh. We gotta run down to Zaris. It really is. I don't know why they've done that and left it there like that for so long. And the funniest thing about it to me is that it's not that bad in Project Cars 2. So they've gone out of their way to make the grass that horrible. That's what I really don't understand. I don't know why I just went to second, but that's fine. No, it is different. In Race Room, you can drive on the grass and like actually have a chance to get back to the track. Now, once you get there, your tires are like ruined, and Race Room is ridiculous on that front. I like that they model the dirty tires and that you pay for it, but it's too extreme in Race Room. But you can actually drive on the grass in Race Room. AMS2, in some places, the grass is so slippery that I haven't even been able to get back onto the track. I think I was driving one of the Mini Coopers at Cadwell, and I went off and I was trying to get up a slight incline to get back onto the track, and the grass was literally so slippery that I could not drive up onto the track. And that's ridiculous. If the grass was wet, that would make sense, and you're on slick tires, that's realistic, but in the dry, my goodness, the grass isn't that bad. Race Room is realistic that it models dirty tires. It punishes you way too much for your dirty tires. I do like that. I'm surprised that other sims don't model dirty tires coming back onto the track, because I really think they should, but Race Room is way too aggressive with it. Ooh. Whoops. Reading chat. The drop off on tire grip, I think sometimes is too extreme, even right at the start. And then the amount of time it takes for you to get your tires back to normal is too long. So I think they need to reduce the magnitude of the grip reduction and the length of time it takes. It doesn't seem to be, I wonder how they manage getting your tires clean again. I wonder how it's modeling that, if it's just a time or if it's a distance or what, but I mean, you can watch racing, and I'm sure you have, and people go offline and pick up marbles, and that's a problem, but you can fix it pretty quick. If you go through the grass, it doesn't ruin your car for, 3 corners or whatever. It just doesn't. It's easy to clear grass and dirt off of your tires in relatively short order. And more to the point, I think for the purposes of fun and sim racing, it's too punishing. It can just ruin races, and the gravel traps too, which we've talked about, that you just fall into a black void and it just ruins the racing. And yeah, if you get in real life, you can't even get out of a gravel pit, absolutely, or at least some of them. But if we're doing some sim racing, it'd be nice to have some options to tone that down a bit, because you don't want it to ruin just a fun race if someone has a mistake. If you're doing high-level esports and trying to really sim stuff, sure, punish them. If you go off in the gravel pits, race over. That's fine, because that's absolutely realistic. Yeah, but that's a lot of time. That's a huge impact to your race. 2 corners. Like I said, I love that they model dirty tires. I think you should get punished. If you make a mistake, you shouldn't be able to just drive through the grass and have no consequences. It's not fair to the driver behind you who didn't make that mistake. But I think it's a little bit extreme. It could go down like, let's take 25–30% off of the grip reduction and the time it takes to get back underway. And I'm not the only one with that opinion. I've seen many, many people say the same thing. So. Yeah, we're slowly becoming one person, Fred. Some kind of collective consciousness. Before you know it, we won't have any unique thoughts between the two of us. Ooh, too much that time. Oh, there goes that race. And see, there's no punishment whatsoever in AMS2, I think, for going off into the grass, and there should be some. That's kind of funny, right? Because AMS2 seems to over-model so many things, but there's no grip reduction for tires. Yeah, I know some of them you just like at Sachsenring. My God, if you get in the gravel at Sachsenring, you might as well just buy a new car because it's probably, your old one's probably still stuck there. They sent a tow truck to retrieve it, but then the tow truck got stuck in it. So then they had to get a tow truck to pull out that first tow truck. And it just goes on and on. It's really bad. Whoops. Oops, I keep reading chat at the wrong time. Ooh, got on the gas a little early there. Oh, look at this. We kind of timed it so we're getting some pretty sunset here at the end of the day. That's nice. Oh, it's too much curb. Is the race over yet? Almost. We have a whole little lap to go. There we go. I have been kind of cooking it into that corner. Oh, why did that happen? Nope. Oh, yeah. Come on, car. Well, see, that's the wrong reason not to do it, Das. I'm sorry, I'm getting to your comment late. You said if they reduce it, the people will drive like an iRacing ACC. Well, it's not about, that's the wrong logic to use. So if you're saying that they've deliberately made the grass and the gravel awful because they don't like the driving that results, that's not the right motivation. I don't think. They should have it the way they have it because it's what they believe is correct and accurate and or fun or whatever. You can't, there's nothing you can do to stop people from driving like clowns if they want to or feel like it or don't care.
It was actually cutting it really close with the fuel.
How much fuel did you have?
20 liters.
Oh, I was trying to look at my fuel. Where's my fuel? Oh yeah, it is. I've only got 2.2 liters left. How many laps did we do? 11? Oh yeah, we did 11 laps, so there you go. I don't think we would have gotten to the 12. Maybe we would. This is a nice time change through it. Get just kind of almost to sunset.
Oh yeah, it's good.
All right. Slightly exaggerated. Why would they, if they're a sim, why would they slightly exaggerate anything? Ooh. Yeah, that's true. They don't need dirty tires. They have penalties for track cuts. Good point, Cheese. Good point.
So much one tire fire.
I think it's a fun car to drive, despite any of that. You can catch slides and stuff fairly well, I think.
What?
Where did my mouse go? There
Yeah, I
it
had
is.
a massive slide at one point. I also went to the grass in the last corner once and just spun once, and then I lost 6 seconds.
Yeah, and if you drop two wheels, depending on the conditions and the loads and blah, blah, blah. I mean, dropping two wheels can be fatal. And by fatal, I just mean like spin out, lose your lap kind of thing. But not always.
Let's
It just
hope the
depends
next
on...
pit stop or the next layout won't be a low rider.
Well, it'll be fine because we'll be at... It'll be the same pits. Because we'll be at VIR full. Looks like we lost some people. I don't know if JS Tech is coming back. We'll give him a minute.
Did we lose him? Because do you need to press
He-
start
he-
before the...
Yeah, maybe so. He did something wrong. He said something. He was fiddling with trying mirror settings or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Serve a slow
Man,
down.
I unplugged on my
I don't understand what that has to
USB,
do with anything. Dennis.
connections because I cleaned up my machine from dust, and I think I didn't plug them in the same order. It's like my Oculus sensors.
I don't know what
go-
your driving
One of them
strategies have to
goes
do with
to USB 2 mode
implementation of dirty tires.
if it's in the wrong USB port for some reason. So I think I'm seeing like this like tracking stutter because of that. Really annoying. I need inside out tracking. Just get rid of these sensors.
Every once in a while, I have a little hiccup in my headset tracking as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just inherent to the technology or whatever.
Yeah. But even with these sensors, it's just really flaky sometimes. It's just like sometimes it just moves up in the cockpit. to,
Oh,
like,
well,
10
on one of
centimeters
them,
for no reason.
there was a slowdown where I wasn't on the ideal line. That was the first one, I think, coming out of the downhill. I tried to stay on the inside, which is not anywhere near where I would be driving if I was doing a lap, so I stayed out of the way that time. By the end of the race, yeah, I didn't move over, it's true. But I still don't know what that has to do with dirty tires. When I think I should have just waited to serve my slowdown instead of doing then. I could have pulled off to the inside. I should have done that or just waited and gone through the next corner and then situated myself better. But I realized that as I was driving that I didn't do my slowdowns the right way. There's no argument there. But I also wasn't, well, I won't get into it, but the people in the championship were all up ahead of us. Everyone that I was racing with had missed races and wasn't competing in the championship really, so we were just out there racing. So that's why I wasn't too bothered. Still probably a bad habit to develop, and just bad etiquette in general. That's fair. Well, I'm all for the tire or the grip degradation from going off. Absolutely. I just think it's too much. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I think I was trying to get him done too soon.
Oh,
And
yeah,
because I was
just
getting him
looked down
done
at my legs. I was
too soon.
Yep.
You just like you sat at a desk with broken feet. That looks brilliant.
Mind control pedals. Maybe he has like a hand throttle.
No, I would complain about him in any car, Das. My first experience with the dirty
Maybe we're
tire
jumping to
stuff was
conclusions
in the
here, yeah.
DTM
Although he
cars.
does move his foot from the brakes next. He moves both his legs.
I wasn't complaining about dirty tires in the WTCR race. I don't think.
Maybe that's
If I was, it was a general comment, but I don't think I had dirty tire issues today.
Oh, my car's stopped. It won't go. What's all this about? It's stalled or something. How'd you start your car back?
It
I mean,
doesn't have
no,
a
it's
starter
But
anyways.
and it's okay
Yeah, it's
that
not
we
fuel.
have different
I'm
viewpoints
just
on
coming
dirty
up-
tires. We don't have to. We don't have to argue about it. I don't have a problem with you thinking that it's good the way they
Trying
have
to
it done.
sneak in an amazing qualifying time.
Yeah, I had enough.
It's great
I had
that we all
enough
have
fuel
different
for 0
viewpoints. If
laps,
we were all the
so
same,
that's
that wouldn't be
accurate.
any fun.
Oh dear.
Normal race fans, you know how much you have to slow down. Oh, but I'm not worried about it. It clears. The slowdown little header goes away really quick.
I haven't heard a single Amish reference.
I don't have to have
from,
my HUD the same
Zars
way
yet.
that you do. That's okay.
What's up with that?
I know I'm not the competitive, skilled racer that you are, Das. I'm not gonna be, but I enjoy it. I have fun doing my thing. Yeah, I drive stuff all the time. I drove the 911
Well,
RSR for our
technically
Hot
it's
Lap Challenge
Virginia,
last
not
week.
Pennsylvania.
I did the Tatus F4 competition lap. I did, there was another one I did in the competitions recently. Oh, the DTM 2020 at Spa.
Mennonites, maybe? I don't know.
I tested the 964 recently. I
Pennsylvania
tested
International Raceway.
the F2, the F3. I could go on. I certainly have driven rear wheel cars.
This almost looks like it could double as a
I don't know what-
golf course.
I drove a whole bunch of stuff in racing recently because I was looking for the
The
next car
braking
for our
zone
race
is
series.
so difficult to judge.
Oh yeah, I know they weren't on like stream or anything, but I, drive off camera too.
My suspension decided to exit stage left.
Do you have any races going on today, Das? Any enduros or anything? Well, I think the
I'm
rear-wheel
not
drive
super
cars.
impressed by the brakes because you can just stand on the brake pedal.
Yeah, I think the rear-wheel drive cars actually suffer more from the tire grip because if you're not careful, you can spin out with the the loss in grip to the rears. And it's within your right foot to control that for sure. But I think it's a little bit harder to make the car get terminally upset than a
I wonder
front-wheel
if you
drive
can
car, right?
increase the
Because you
brake
can
pressure.
just add throttle and straighten the car back out. Well, that sounds fun. That's what we're gonna race for our
I
next
think in the
SRS
real
series
car you have
is the
to
Scirocco.
pump the brakes because the pedal gets
I think
stuck.
that should be some fun racing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the track
Yeah,
list we did, but we raced the Scirocco with Closet at Oschersleben one time. I'm sure I butchered the pronunciation, and that was a great race. So that's on the list. We're doing Autodrom Most. We're doing Falkenberg maybe, Hockenheim National. What else is there? There's 6 tracks. I can't remember them all off the top of my head.
No sim has yet to simulate that, right?
It's a
Having to
mod
do the
for
little-
regions like 50s that has brake fade simulation.
Yeah, no one has
yeah,
it right
brake
because
fade, but,
it's almost impossible
the thing where
to
you
truly
need to,
mimic
like,
real life.
make sure that the pistons
Or
are
you're just talking about the penalties and stuff. or
on
something.
standby.
That they could get right if they wanted to, I suppose.
That.
No, not that one.
You can see it in onboard videos if you have, like, if you can see the pedals. You can see after long straight, the driver like just like taps on the
That's kind of how it works
brake
in
to
real
make sure
motorsports,
that
right? I
it's-
guess you can get a warning. They don't have to
ready.
punish
I
you
think we've
fully
talked
right
about
away,
this before.
but they can.
Or Mooney has talked about it maybe.
Talks about what?
The thing where in a real race car you have to after a long straight
Oh yeah, the pad
you need
knockback,
to
tap
check.
the brakes.
Yeah.
Knockback happens because from loads in the corners, the rotors flex and it pushes the calipers open, so you can have some space
Yeah.
between the pad and the rotor, and so the driver will tap the brake pedal to just reset the pads up against the caliper. So when you go to the brakes into the corner, you don't have any dead time of moving the caliper back to the rotor. It's just ready to go. I don't need that in a sim.
It would be difficult to simulate because you don't have to feel for the pedal, so
Yeah, exactly. But it is a real life problem. I've never noticed it in my track driving, but I know drivers that do it. It's not to say that didn't happen to me. It's not something I ever messed with.
Mooney
Yeah,
never
there's
breaks anyway, so
there's loads of stuff you need to do in an actual car, but you don't need to do in sims. So
Yeah, I mean, there's the point where they just can't do everything.
yeah. And if you need to keep up the habit, you can still keep doing it in a sim.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that in real life, drivers will switch between right and left foot braking, mid-lap, which I could never do.
Oh yeah, I do that. Yeah.
I'm all or nothing. I've never tried it anyways.
I mean, I do it in a sim.
Oh my God, how are we so slow?
I do it if I just need to trail brake a bit without shifting into a fast corner, for example.
Oh, we're not that slow, okay. Still, that's a huge difference. My goodness, where are we losing all this time? Yeah, I haven't ever right foot clutch. That's true. Maybe we should try it.
Oh, it's the final lap. I'm gonna give you a little pump draft, Azaris.
already like a second behind, so no point.
Well,
Oh, I
Not for
slowed
long.
up too much for that one.
there you go.
Perfect.
What are you doing there? I thought you would.
Upside down picnic.
No, we lost too much time. If you're an octopus, how do you decide which one's the right foot and the left foot? There's too many feet. Nope, there it goes. Shoots. That's a tricky corner. Hopefully the wheel's straight.
Yeah, brake pressure was at 90. I think there might be some extra brakes to be had. There's especially the dip before T1.
So we
I
can
think
try
we'd
that.
use, like just me standing on the brakes.
All right, let's add a little bit of brake. Let's go up to 94. Let's try it.
Probably a good idea to add like maybe 25 liters just to be sure. I was cutting it really close. I was at 8, like 0.8.
We'll go with 24. If I run out of fuel, then I don't have to finish.
0.8 liters at the end of the previous race.
Rip lap time,
And
absolutely.
This track, this layout has more standing on the throttle, so
We could. Can I?
probably
Oh gosh, I'm gonna get these.
it might.
I'm
consume
trying to
more
figure
fuel.
this out, Das. I could switch. I can go left foot gas, and then yeah, we can just cross your legs. You can. It'd be horrible, but you could do it. The clutch also feels really weird with my right foot, by the way. give that a try sometime. Is my steering wheel straight? I hope so.
Good luck.
Oh, I don't think it is. Well, we just... Oh, what a clutch save there. The steering wheel was 360 out of alignment, and we caught it. Amazing. That was the move of the race, I think, right there. Doesn't matter what happened after that. It was as clutch as you'll ever see. Ooh, I just thought of a really bad, like, dad joke for an octopus. Say, how big is the average octopus, guys? About 8 feet. I need a rim shot. If someone could give me a rim shot, that'd be great. Look at that, we've moved up into third. I think we qualified for fourth, so it's not like we moved up much, but whoops. that was a cut. Fail horn. Oh, that was a good one. And I just thought of it too. I don't know. Surely someone else has come up with that joke, but if not, that's a Mooney original. You guys got to enjoy it live, as it was created, hot, fresh out of the oven. Thank you, Das. Much better. Okay, we didn't have to slow down that much that soon, is theirs. Probably saved me from going off though, so I probably did need to slow down that much that soon. Ooh, almost looped it there. I don't think we're really drafting much. These things are boxes. There should be a nice draft effect, and I just don't think it's happening. Style points for Azaris. I'll give you some style points for that, Azaris. I don't think we're drafting very much in these cars. Speed, but nowhere to go. Speeding into the grass. That's wrong. I don't think that's right. I'm sure they have more than 4.3 feet. Oh, we're going too wide through the S's? No, we're not. Safety first. See, we should be drafting down these
I'm
straights.
getting like a foot cramp from heel and towing. Ouch.
Now's your chance, Azaris. You gotta catch up, make your move. He's in pain.
Cheers, Mooney.
Gotta take advantage of your opponent's weakness. It's like rule 1.
I think Zaj removed all the iron and magnesium from my food.
Yeah, go eat a banana, Oz. I think you need potassium if
It's
you're
the
cramping.
longest con.
There's like, yeah, there's no drafting from this car. Like, it doesn't seem like at all. that's right, Donica. There's no
I
room.
wonder if I should have done a setup reset when I launched and loaded into the
Probably.
game.
That left-hander crest is such a tricky one.
360 no scope.
I thought you were gonna drift wider than you did on that. I tried to stay as far to the right on the pavement as I could. I was too afraid to go to the grass.
This and Alton Park is basically just the Flores Lava version, or the AMS2
what?
version of the Flores Lava. Because you don't dare touch the grass.
Oh, yeah. Why, yeah. We mostly survived. We did clip Azaris, but
Or Rainbow Road.
Oh yeah. I think Rainbow Road might be even a bit more unforgiving. But it looks nicer. VIR could learn a thing or two from Rainbow Road.
yeah, RGB is all the rage these days, right?
Yeah, they need the Rainbow Road that's add RGB to the buildings and what else? The trees could use some RGB.
Some Nyan cats flying through the air.
Yeah. Few unicorns here and there. And just a massive NZXT logo somewhere in the sky.
Maybe we can go faster through there. Wild Cheese keeps flying up on our tail. Maybe we need a little more bravery through that corner.
This ramp is nothing. I once won a race after my
Oh, that's true.
FGT light
That would be
collapsed.
pretty.
And I was sitting
I
on
guess
the
does
floor.
it do that? At AMS2, I never thought about it. Can you set the date? I know you could in you set the season in Project Cars 2. I assume you can do that in this. I've never fiddled with it. Uh-oh. Are we winning? We're winning! I mean, there's only 5 cars in the race, but still. Let's see if Oz will run us down. He probably will. There's too much time left.
Starting to get into this, it's a great little car and track.
It is. It really is. It's come a long way.
Okay. I touched the lava.
Recommended or not?
Well, no.
It's not like walking across hot coals where if you're fast enough it doesn't hurt.
No, it's more like if you touch the coals, you're just gonna fall and burn.
Fall on your face, burn your face, clothes on
Yeah.
fire.
And continue with your life.
Oh, here comes Wild Cheese. Oh, don't let him get outside.
But yeah, I misjudged that that one corner. The blind, the blind right. Well, that doesn't say a lot, but the I don't know, the one where you have to brake a lot and it's the blind right.
I know which one you're talking about. Boy, Wild Cheese is really fast through the S's and that left-hander. But we seem to get a little separation out of the what used to be Oak Tree, but yeah, it does. You're right, Danica. I still have to hang on for another 5 minutes, which is a lot to ask for a Moonie in the lead. I'm gonna run him wide there at some point, I know it. I think I'm being a little cautious through there, but big consequences for getting that wrong. But then it sets you up to get past into turn 1. We're gonna have to stay the inside here. So thankfully we listened to Oz and added some braking boost there, so maybe that just saved our bacon. Oh no, cheese is gone. Now I gotta hang on. I hope that Oz is too far back. Oh, I think he is too far back. Oh, we've got room here. Is it just this and one more lap maybe for lucky? Maybe it's two more laps after this. Plenty of time for me to screw up. Oh yeah, I think we're giving up a lot of speed in that corner, historically. The time of day stuff is perfect for this. We're getting just a little bit of light shafts through the trees. Which we got 3.5 second lead over Massive Cheese. I think I can break even later into this, but it's quite the risk. If you get it wrong, it goes way wrong. Oh, I think we shifted a bit early, but it should be all right. Oh, it's gonna be a whole nother lap after this one, I think. Yeah, the sun's really starting to look nice through the trees there. Something we can all enjoy. That's right. Everything's coming up Moonhouse, even. Hopefully everything will come up McGarry later. Good luck on your Enduro. I saw the car. You're driving the 720S, but what was the track? Sorry, I missed that. Ooh, Massive Cheese is running me
Breathing
down.
you in, Mooney.
I see that. I've been trying
Just
to...
need another 30 minutes and I'll get you.
I'm trying not to blow it, so I'm being a little conservative. I better pick up my pace a bit.
I was about to make a joke about you bottling it again, but I'm not sure if I can afford that right now.
Well, it takes one to know one.
Exactly.
Ah, Donington.
Dropped it back again, Mooney. I still don't know how to take that corner, that last one and this one. I'm not sure about yet.
One more lap.
I've been completely put off. It's telling me to stop for fuel now.
No. I've still got 6 liters.
I've got
6.9.
3.
Well, you can just kind of let the back end drag around, bleed off some speed. That's a really fun corner. I mean, this is starting to feel like one of the cars that I think I would recommend people try out for sure if they're unsure about AMS2, because it's fun. It's not perfect, it's not flawless, but it lets you drive the way you think a car should drive, I feel like. Which at the end of the day, that's about all you can ask for, right? Is to try to create a car that lets you just react naturally, not have to drive the game, you just get to drive. And that's kind of where this car is now. This makes it pretty fun. And VIR ain't bad. Like driving the hot lap for the week in that insane F1 car is not letting me and my skill level drive naturally. It's trying to figure out how to handle AMS2 and that much power and all that stuff. This I can just drive and enjoy. Yeah, well, good luck. You just get out there, you stay within your limits, you know, drive at 95% or 90%, keep the car on the track and get it across the line. Oh, I should have been reading chat right then. Almost. I think in a race that long, eventually you're gonna kind of settle in and just get into a groove. And just stay in that groove and ride it out. All right. Doesn't happen super often, but we'll take it. A Moonie victory.
I ran out of fuel the moment I crossed the line.
Oh, it wouldn't let me. I wanted to turn around and ram you guys, so it wouldn't let me.
Yeah, just crossed the line. The thing came up and it just ran out.
Well, what do you guys want to do? We obviously missed out on a race. We can wrap it up, or we can do something else, or just, I don't know. What do y'all want to do?
Some nice track.
Should we stay in these cars?
I mean,
Yeah.
we could just stay in these and go somewhere like Donington National that everyone probably knows pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Just
fine.
do like a 10, you know, just do a quick.
Yeah, well, here, I'll create a new server. We'll skip qualifying and we'll just race. How about that?
Okay,
Yeah.
cool, yeah.
Hey, yeah, thanks, JS Tech. It was fun to hang on for once. I mean, it was only because Oz made a mistake, which is pretty rare, but I'm happy that we were able to capitalize. I'll take it. Donington Park. National select. Oh, we just need to do this and then we're ready to go. We could probably just call it MoonieGT again because it's been ages since we crashed the first server. Okay, it should be up. Hop back in, JS Tech, if you want to. Up to you. I think this is all we're going to have, right? Is it just the 5 of us? Is that right? I can't remember. I don't know if Stinger's still around.
I think Milan dropped out partway through that last race. I don't know if that was...
Okay.
Or I don't know if that was a problem or it's coming back or what.
Well, since there's no quali, I will wait just another minute just to make sure anyone who wants to come race can race. I think for the hot lap this week, I've just picked one because it's something we've never done. I think we did a hot lap at this track, but we've never done this combo, and it's such a classic one that I feel like we have to torture ourselves with it at least once. So we're going to do the V8 supercars at Bathurst and AMS2.
Nice.
Should be a very scary, frustrating mountain section.
Yep. I think lap of the gods is 2 minutes 3 seconds or 2 minutes and 2 seconds. So like the official fastest lap. I don't think it's gonna. AMS2 is not gonna be close to that. Well, it's probably gonna be close, but not like.
Yeah, Oz will be happy. But it seems
Off
like
by a few
something we all
seconds.
need to do. I'm sure maybe many of you have loaded up V8 supercars at Bathurst, but I have not done that yet. I've barely driven the V8 supercars. I think they've gotten a lot better. I think they were fun initially, then they broke them for, it felt like months for me, but recently I think they're pretty good again. Starting at the back, come on. I have no idea what lap times are here. That ought to be plenty of fuel. I'm going to take 24 liters. That ought to do it.
Yeah, I just pressed start without even checking the fuel, but
Yeah,
fortunately
it should be
still
fine from the
had-
last race, I think.
Yeah. Fortunately, it remembers the last one.
You're going to reset your setup, cheese?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hope it did.
Well, I don't now because I've sort of got used to however the car was driving.
Yeah, fair enough. Good luck, guys.
Maybe you have like option tires.
The infamous option tire. Ooh.
God, that was a bit of a turn in there. Azaris.
Sorry.
I mean, I was there.
Oh. I just tried to stay to the inside. I think Azaris has hit every single cone. Oh, you missed that one. You should have gone for a perfect game. You blew it.
I know, right?
They're insane to drive. I think they're supposed to be. In real life, they are as well. They're massive
I wonder if they're
horsepower.
gonna change the engine sound on this as well.
It's really
Might
not
be-
exciting, is it?
It's like a carryover from AMS1, I think.
I don't know what it really sounds like, but either way, this is not a good sound.
It's like a really dirty V6. Is it like a V6 with a weird firing order?
I don't know.
I mean, not weird, but just different from the good sounding V6s. Oh, and then it probably also has like open, like
Open headers.
open headers, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's whatever it is. It's just not great. Yeah, I'd be nervous to do a race series in Donica because they take so much skill to really hang on to. It'd be great for a Sendtacular sometime where we don't have incident points and stuff on the line, but whew, you'd really need to practice up for a race, like a proper SRS series or something, which we could do, but... And maybe I'm dead wrong, but I have a feeling that most of the people who come race don't really, you know, lock into the car for the week and try to min-max everything, which makes those cars just dangerous to race, which is part of why I haven't raced them in a Sendtacular, honestly, is because I don't think people will be ready for them. Same deal for, like, we've never done proper, like, F1 formula racing because I just don't think people will practice and it'll just be a mess, you know? We won't have any good racing from it. It's much easier to have a good casual race in a car like this than it is a V8 supercar or Formula 1 car or something. Yeah, well, it's not it's a fun car. I don't trust us. I guess is the deal. And maybe I'm wrong to feel that way, but. Oh. All right, well, we've shuffled to the back. Yeah, in a proper series with drivers who are up on their game, that'd be probably pretty cool. Exciting thing to do, for sure. Yeah, it is easier than the V8 Super. That's exactly right. Yeah, I think that's absolutely right, Fred. And I think that is in part because the faster the car, the more practice everyone needs to do. And I don't think most of us do tons of practice. Typical race weekend, I try to get some laps in on every track because that's what I have to for me to be any good. Some people can just show up and be good, but that's not me. And I think a lot of us just come out and have fun racing and don't really spend time really trying to figure everything out. So these slower cars makes it just better for everybody, I think. The people who want to practice and prepare a bit can still do that and have fun at the top of the field. The rest of us can kind of come out and have mid or rear pack battles that are enjoyable. But if you're struggling to just even get a hold of the car at all, it's hard for the mid pack and the back of the pack to have fun racing. Look at this, we've got 4 cars nose to tail, which is great.
Finally, I got it.
That elusive cone. Well, the SRS races have a different vibe for sure. Oh. It's a place for a bit more serious racing, and this is a little bit more, hopefully fun-spirited, where it's okay if we bang doors a little bit, as long as you don't murder anybody. And where people will actually just let you go by if you get by. Oh god, now I've ruined it. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, see, there's the grass. That was ridiculous. And that's ruined my race because the grass was absurd. I mean, I ruined it first, but then they kicked me while I was down. And now I have 7.5 minutes of driving at the back. Yeah, I do too. But I guess when we start throwing in all of these like community type race events, there's just not time to really commit to a week of practice for all of this. So I'd be a little more serious about the SRS series races and then try to get a little bit of seat time for the Sendtacular and just have a good time. This is a little more of a relaxed blow off steam kind of thing. But I'm looking forward to those Scirocco's. That should be good next week. I'm trying to remember where we're starting. We might be starting at Autodrome Most. Is that right? I can't remember. I think it might be Most and then Aragon. Oops. Tell you what, guys. We're going to start cutting the chicane like a banshee to catch up. Because I think the penalties are off. Oh, Donica, you're a dirt rally aficionado. I think you missed this part of the conversation earlier. I think it's going to be next weekend. I want to do some sort of dirt live stream where I'm going to donate money to charity based on how many dings I have. And I'm trying to think of a horrible combination in dirt. Like, what can I really torture myself with? And We instantly thought of Group B, probably rear-wheel drive, and then also the Stratos, just in general, is a nightmare for me to drive. But then I was trying to figure out rally location, and I think it might be, oh yeah, we were going to blow through the chicane, I forgot. Sweden seems like a really good one, Monaco maybe, and Argentina were the ones that I thought would be the biggest disaster to encourage donations to charity. So where can what's a combo that pops to your mind to really torture myself in Dirt Rally? Group B, Finland. I've never driven Finland. I don't know what Finland's all about. Oh god, New England's really bad for me too because all the hairpins, and I get lost there. I just get lost all the time. Oh, we've cooked it into here. Argentina with Group 5. That, or Group 5, Group B, you mean, right? Maybe I misspoke. I keep doing that. They're the two group classes that are the most difficult to drive, right? Group B and Group 5. Rally GT. Yeah, Rally GT is just a mess, though. I've just done a whole 12 stages there. I'm not really keen to get back into RGT cars right now. Although the Mustang in Argentina is a pretty good one. We did a
Battle
closet
of the cheeses.
thing there.
Yeah, I thought you had me there actually. I'm surprised you didn't come inside.
Oh, we're gonna pay for it. We're gonna make it. We made it. We're still not catching up. Oh, okay. Well, I think earlier I did say Group 5 because I keep getting it mixed up in my head.
Well, that's a shame.
There was one more chrome left. How come you didn't break that, Azaris?
Have you taken out any brake boards? I don't know if there are any here. I guess there are some.
No. Oh, there might be. I think there are before.
Poland Group B would be fun since it's a very
before the
fast track.
chicane.
It's a surprise. Okay.
Otherwise, it's just like
And then I got to figure out
telling you
how many stages to
well,
do
here's a ramp. Here's a
and
ramp.
how many repair
Here's a
bays do
ramp.
I get.
Which doesn't really help you much.
I was thinking like $2 a ding, and then maybe $25 or $50 if I have terminal damage. I'm not sure. I enjoyed driving the RGT cars in the dirt. It was fun trying to wrangle the Mustang at Argentina. You fit through those narrow canyons was terrifying in that car. But driving them
Track
on the
temp
tarmac
is
is just,
39.
it's tough. Woo! Oh no, we're pitting. Shoot.
Trying to get some Mooney action in.
You're not, because I just launched myself into the pits backwards and I got disqualified for driving the wrong way. I cut the chicane to try to catch up and I went airborne, spun out and rolled backwards into the pits. Got disqualified.
Okay, well I'm marooned now on my own.
If you
Mini
wait
in
a
Argentina.
bit for me, I can race you.
Yeah, I think the Stratos could maybe be it. And I'm wearing my Stratos shirt, guys. We've got it. How do I go? There we go. Got my Stratos shirt. I could wear that for the stream and everything. That was an epic send.
There's only a couple of minutes left.
Okay, so Poland. I've never driven
Well,
Poland. I've never
We'll
driven
get a few
Finland.
laps in.
I think Sweden.
I think we might even
Sweden
get
would be
3.
really tough in the snow.
No,
We did
2,
Group
I
B
think.
with Closet in Sweden. It was awful, just awful. So that would be a good one.
I'm at the bottom of the crane of curves.
We'll have to scout Poland. And how many stages do I do? Is 8 enough? 8 seems pretty long, and then
yeah, I can see you. But
I think I could let myself repair every
Yeah,
2
go.
stages or something, because the point is to finish it.
go. I'm gonna carry a lot more
Toe in. Okay, yeah, I was doing. So
speed here.
you mean? Okay, yeah, toe in, so positive. Yeah, I was for the front wheel drive cars. I usually do a bit of toe out. Yeah, we could do 8 stages, and then I'm hoping that there'll be some people around to help watch, to help tabulate how many dings I have, because I obviously can't do it if I'm doing it live. But I'm sure we can figure that out. But that's kind of the plan, because I told myself I wanted to do like a charity event every quarter. So of course we'll do the big one will be in September again, where I hopefully can get other people to help donate. But this one is just going to be me, and I'll put a link somewhere if people want to donate too. They're welcome to, but I'm not going to be asking for donations because I want to do the big event in September. But yeah, I think 8 should be a nice torturous period. And I've never done 8 in a row like that. I think the most
Well,
I've
I've
ever
been
done
it
is 2
anyway.
or 3.
I give up.
So 8 should be exhausting. Something with a manual transmission would be torturous for me as well, because the shifting manuals in dirt is just ridiculous, I feel like. It's tough. There'll be lots of gear grinds. We could, maybe there could be some shame triggerings. I had, my son was watching me do, I think I was doing closets rally stage one time. I wasn't recording it or anything. And he was just sitting beside me with a real bell dinging every time I had one. So maybe I can get him to sit along with me and do a live ding for the stream. That's a good question. It would probably be either Saturday after the Sendtacular next week, or it would be on Sunday sometime, would be my guess. Because that's going to be the best time for me to do it. And next week we have MX5, so we got to pick tracks for that as well. Yeah, I think I'll see if I can get my son to do that. I bet he'd probably sit along and do that. You have to be careful with him though. He's very liberal with his bell dingings. He was dinging when I just like went over a jump and hit the ground hard. It's like that's not
I didn't realize that was the end.
a bike bell. Well, we have bike bells. We actually have like a little bellhop bell. I don't know where it is. It's around here somewhere. I had it at the rig, but I think it's wandered off, as things tend to do with kids. But no, it's like one of those I need help at the desk bells. That it's a nice classic ding sound. An air horn. Oh god, that would be good. 5 dings. Oh, I see what you mean. Ding ding. Yeah, like I see what you mean with the bike bell. All right, is it over? I think it's over. Well, thanks for coming racing, guys. Didn't have a great turnout today, but it was still fun.
Thanks for hosting. Yeah, fun car.
Yeah, they're good cars. I like.
Yeah. And we'll be racing MX5 next Saturday because it's the last Saturday of the month. So if there's some track ideas, let me know. I was thinking we might run Bathurst in it too, but we'll see. Maybe that's too much Bathurst. And maybe it's just not a good track for that car, but I don't know.
What was the one we did originally? American track.
Road Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to do that.
Yeah, we could go back there sometime. We haven't done Lime Rock as a part of these official ones. We did. I think I raced the MX5s with Closet like maybe a year ago, and that's a great one for MX5s too. So that's a possibility.
That was a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, Lime Rock's a good one. We did all British last time. We could do all American tracks this time. I'll have to think about that. What tracks would be good? I don't know if we've done. Did we do Laguna already? Laguna's a classic MX5 one. We could do Laguna and Lime Rock, and there's Watkins. There's Sonoma. There's a lot of good American tracks.
Virginia.
Sonoma might be. Sonoma was good in the. That was the DTM, wasn't it?
Yeah. Maybe we'll do all American tracks this time. We'll figure it out. There's easily 3 good American tracks to run the MX-5 set, I'm sure. We just got to find the right mods and everything.
Talladega.
Yeah.
Oh,
obviously Talladega.
Yeah. The pit entry with the AI is a bit.
Is there Talladega and is there a mod for it?
I don't know.
An oval race in the MX-5s might be comical. I don't know how good it would be, but if they draft well, it could be interesting.
How is the?
I feel like we might have.
AC
I think we did.
And the.
We did do Laguna. We absolutely did Laguna
because it like launches the car.
Oh, that's true. You do need good collisions.
Yeah.
There's Coda, Fred, but I don't know how great it is. I'd be fine with that. I know everyone loves Tilka tracks, so that would probably be a good one to do. I have 2 versions of Coda on my computer.
I was impressed by that.
So.
By all that in iRacing, but I just don't want to pay for it. Like, was it like 16 euros a month? It's
something like that. I just won't use it enough to get value out of it. Is the thing. And I just don't think it's, as far as the driving and the physics and everything, it's fine, but it's not like hands down better than anything else to where I want to drive it over something else.
No, not really. The Skippy was nice, but it's like
I know we did Laguna too because I can remember the thumbnail I made for it.
In AMS2, that's
when I first raced it too. Fred was F1 2012. I bought 2012 just because of Coda.
It's a weird open wheeler. Not a weird, but
Yeah,
like,
like I said, I have
cheap
2 Coda mods on in my AC library, so I'll look into that. And blame y'all when people complain. But that sounds good.
one. I did read about the Formula V suspension, and anything with suspension technology from probably from like the 60s on will be better. The
Right.
VIR suspension is really bad.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna wrap up the stream, but I think we will do American tracks because I got to do something. So we did do Laguna. I remember because I made a thumbnail for Laguna. So we'll avoid Laguna, but we'll come up with probably Sonoma. Surely there's a good AC Sonoma mod, I hope. And then Coda's a possibility. Watkins could be good. Watkins is always fun. Road Atlanta, we've already done, but Road America, Lime Rock. So we'll do Lime Rock for sure. Maybe Coda and maybe Watkins or something. I don't know. We'll see.
I think Road Atlanta and Lime Rock and what else? Well, at least those 2 are short and compact and nice for the MX-5.
And we might
Road
have even
Atlanta is a bit long.
we did Road Atlanta because that's where I cut you off and got mad at you for getting or whatever hitting me. We did Road Atlanta. We did Lime Rock as well. I think we probably did and Laguna. Maybe we've already done American tracks. We'll talk about it in the Discord.
Yep.
All right. Y'all have a good Saturday.
Have a
Alright,
nice Saturday.
cheers, guys. See you, Mooney.
Later stream, people. Thanks for watching.
you.
Good luck in your enduro, Danica. And congrats again on your championship, Fred. Donk, good luck with your yeah, they people like to complain about Coda. It's true, Donk. Donk, good luck on your PC repair later, JS Tech. All right. We'll go to the break screen.